Welcome to Advanced TV. I'm Louise Pennell, joined by Samantha Wills, Creative Director of Samantha Wills.
And I'm here to tell you how to use endorsements as part of your brand strategy.
What makes a successful collaboration?
In regards to business collaborations, I think any industry can tailor a collaboration that works for them, and specifically to the fashion industry, it has to be a collaboration of substance, so it can't just be for the show and the PR of things. I think the best collaborations are when both brands have a voice and they have a creative melding and they're able to communicate that through the story and the journey to present to the end product.
You started your business at an early age. Did you have any mentors?
I didn't have a mentor when I first started. I was very naive and bullish at that age, but I met my now business partner probably 2.5 to 3 years into the journey, and I think that I was, had all these ideas, and it just really needed someone to kind of, filter out the bad ones, put in place the good ones, and then put a structure around that. So having a mentor is paramount to taking a creative person into a successfully commercial venture.
What's the best piece of advice you've been given about positioning your business?
We're doing a lot of work obviously launching into the US market at the moment, and I guess the best advice going into a foreign market, and specifically the US market, is if you're a business that is so brand focused as we are, it's very much the US is the platform for where your brand is going to sit globally. If you're in the wrong doors here, it can literally put your distribution, completely throw it off course when you decide to roll out through Asia or Europe.
What advice can you give Australian companies when choosing a PR firm?
If the agency is not versed on digital, then steer clear of them. Digital is without a doubt the way of the future, and a lot of PR companies are still re-educating their staff. They might be companies that have been around for 20 or 30 years, so they have great relationships, but if they're not able to kind of move with a new media and really grasp that, then it's going to leave your business behind.
What have been some of your biggest challenges entering the US market?
The biggest thing that we kind of had to really rejig with our model was you can't be everything to everyone, in a sense that the Australian market is a lot smaller. So if you are that niche, you're talking to such a small part of the market. So your offer in Australia is naturally broader. Whereas if you come over here and you're like, we're everything to everyone, we do a bit of this and a bit of this, it's so confusing to the market here because the market's so big. They're like, well, what do you do? What part of the market do you own? And I think it's really just tightening your brand language and your presentation to be crystal clear on your brand communication.
What are some of the mistakes people make with celebrity endorsements?
I think the thing with celebrity these days is that it speaks so voluminous about your brand. So if you place it on a celebrity hoping for an instant product movement, and that celebrity is not true to your brand messages, then for as much good outreach that it has, it can also have bad outreach if that's not the communications you want for your brand messages.
What do you look for when choosing a spokesperson for Samantha Wills?
For our own brand, it's very much just emulating our core brand messages. So the girl that we like to dress is, she's confident, she's successful, she's very confident in her own style. We're very selective about who we dress, and I think that's been a real bonus for us in our celebrity placement history.